Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive. Today, we're really digging into an icon, the LM314V21 Victory 2 Gundam, usually just called the V2.
That's right.
And this isn't just, another cool mobile suit. It's a machine that fundamentally shifted what was possible on a universal century battlefield.
Precisely. And our goal today, looking at the sources we have, is to really understand what made the V2 such a game changer.
Okay.
We'll look at its systems, its weapons, and its role in that whole conflict.
It's fascinating how it leaped so far ahead of its predecessor, the Victory Gundam.
Yeah, okay, let's unpack that. So the V2 followed the LM312V04 Victory Gundam. It became this huge symbol for the League Militaire.
Very important symbol, yes. Developed by Myra Miguel, who was married to the founder, Üso Ewin, and mostly piloted by Üso Ewin.
And it kept that really practical core block system.
Which was critical.
Absolutely. Quick swaps, repairs in the field. You can break it down into the V2 core fighter, top fighter, bottom fighter. Super adaptable. But the really revolutionary part, the thing that set it apart, that was the Minovsky Drive System.
Ah, yes, the Minovsky Drive.
This wasn't just an upgrade. It was a whole new paradigm. It grew out of the Victory's Minovsky flight system, but the drive gave the V2 just unprecedented power and agility.
Right, like flying in space without big rocket boosters, hovering on Earth.
Exactly. Imagine that advantage. You could just hang there in the air, something most suits couldn't dream of. A massive tactical edge.
And it did more than just move the suit, didn't it? The drive system itself.
Oh yeah. It acted as an inertia dampener. Basically, it created this field that helped protect the pilot from, insane G-forces during high-speed maneuvers.
Which you definitely need with that kind of acceleration.
Definitely. And then there were the wings of light, those iconic plumes from the drive exhaust.
Not just for looks.
Not at all. They could be used like enormous beam sabers, massive reach, or expanded to these huge beam shields. We're talking shields capable of blocking battleship-class beam cannons, like the Xanax.
Wow, okay, so defense and offense tied directly into the propulsion system.
That's the genius of it. Now, armament-wise, some bits were familiar. Head Vulcans, beam sabers, the standard beam shields, similar to the original Victory.
Standard loadout stuff.
Pretty much. But the V2's power output let it use these more effectively and handle much heavier gear. It had that beam rifle with options like a multi-launcher or grenade launcher. Versatile.
And it could bring out the big guns too, the mega beam rifle.
Developed from the V-Gundam's beam smart gun, yeah. And the mega beam shield. Think about projecting a beam barrier the size of a battleship.
That's area denial right there.
Totally. It even had a beam bazooka and these kind of tricky net mines and mini laser mines to blind enemies.
So considering its size about 15.5 meters tall, roughly 50.85 feet, and weighing, under 16 metric tons?
Just about 15.9 metric tons, yeah. Around 35,053 pounds max weight.
Okay, so relatively light, but then you add that max acceleration of 20 Gs and a power output of 700 and 510 kilowatts. Just built for speed and hitting hard.
Absolutely. Now, historically, it was incredibly rare. Only 2 V2 units were ever confirmed produced.
Only 2? Yeah.
Yeah, one core fighter got lost in combat, which made the remaining one just irreplaceable. And Üso Ewin used that single V2 unit so effectively in the back half of the Zanscare War, UC-0153.
Its speed and performance really made a difference, though.
It really did. It showcased how advanced tech could be decisive. There was also that other blue V2, but crucially, it didn't have the Minovsky drive. That one went to the Jupiter fleet, piloted by Kamui Jean.
So, tying this all together for you listening, the V2 Gundam, designed by the legendary Hajime Katoki, it wasn't just another mobile suit. It really showed the League Militaire's desperate innovation, their adaptability, and that super limited production run tells you just how complex and resource-intensive it was, especially that Minovsky drive.
Oh, it does.
And hey, if you're enjoying these kinds of deep dives into mobile suit tech and history, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps us keep bringing you this content.
Yeah, it really highlights how one piece of tech can just dominate a conflict. Oh, and just a quick heads up for everyone listening. This audio is generated using AI. If you happen to catch any mistakes or anything that sounds off, please let us know down in the comments. We'll do our best to look into it and fix things up.
Good point. So, thinking about the V2, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? When the thing that powers your suit is also your best weapon and your ultimate shield. Does that completely change the rules of engagement? Does it shift everything away from just sheer numbers or firepower towards, mastering energy itself?